What's up, everybody? King of FOMO here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow my Telegram channel, t.me/KingofFOMO1, as well as my Telegram chat, where we talk about all things DeFi and things profitable. Both will be linked in the description below. So I've kind of taken a break for the past couple days. Honestly, I got like 2 hours of sleep a night when the whole DeFi craze was going on. So I figured time to recharge, and I took 2 days off of crypto, and it kind of worked out in my favor because the market has been extremely volatile. Your best option probably would have been to be in USDT or some type of US dollar coin in the past 2 days because there's been a pretty big pullback. But now's a really, really good time, I at least think, because everything is kind of settled and we're at a point where you can make some really, really good buys now that the market's gone down like 15-20%. And I've already seen some things go up 20% today, in fact. From the pullback. And one of those things that I think can be potentially really profitable is some of these Tron smart contracts, these Tron farms. I've seen a lot of Ethereum farms over the past 2 days, even though I kind of took a break from doing stuff. And like it's super duper still high risk. The fees are extremely high. And I think that the Tron market, the fees are so low and the market is so new that this thing, it's not done yet. It's like a lot of people are thinking that yield farming is done, but I think on the Tron blockchain, it's just beginning. So one of the reasons why I'm saying that is because I kind of stealth bought into Pearl. I did make one video about it, and it's been doing extremely, extremely well. Just taking a look at the Pearl.finance coin, we saw this coin start off at about, let's go to the max charts right here. But it started off at about $2,000. It popped all the way up to about $5,000 from September. It was September 1st to September 3rd. So you probably could have made like personally, I made maybe 60% ROI based on just buying it on the first day and then being all the way up to here and selling some of my coins on these higher days. And now we're still sitting at close to about $3,000 here. So it can pull a sushi and kind of go sideways for the next month and be really, really profitable. At least I think so. And there's not going to be any crazy manipulative whale stuff happening because the gas fees are not stupid high. And the same thing with the coins that are paired along with it right now. TIE is one of these coins that are paired with the Pearl.finance and Salmon swap. So this coin has been doing extremely well too. It's kind of pulled back with the rest of the market since the craze. I mean, the craze is always going to bring a super pump and kind of a dump after that. So this thing hit $44 and then kind of is back down to half price at about $23. So again, both of these coins, in my opinion, they have corrected. So we've had a great correction over the past 2 days. And now that these coins are corrected, I think that the risk is just lower. Of course, the risk is still there. These coins can still dump a little bit more, but the risk is definitely a lot lower than just buying in during the beginning of the craze in this whole market. So we're going to talk about three of these yield farming platforms: the Sun Market, or Justin Sun's yield farming platform, Pearl.finance, and Salmon Swap. And I'm going to just do this live so you guys can watch me make mistakes. You guys can see how everything works and just get a basic tutorial on how this whole yield farming works on the Tron market. So as you can see here, what I've done on Pearl.finance is I farmed some TIE tokens. So if I go down here where the TIE field is, I think I'm connected to the correct wallet here. You can see that I have about 0.0016 pearls earned since I just did a withdrawal recently, and it's been really, really good. I've gotten almost like 0.5 pearls in the past 3 days from this 279 TIE staked, and when the Pearl coin is sitting at about $5,000, that's like $2,500 from a pretty cheap buy-in here with the amount of TIE that I purchased. So like I said, I'm about 60% ROI already, and if we take a look at the rates that Pearl is paying out, it's nothing like stupid insane, like 100% per day, like you're seeing a lot of the I'm going to say kind of close to scam yield farming sites on Ethereum, where they're paying out, 1,000,000% APY just to kind of get people in and out within 24 hours. This one's a little bit more realistic when you're seeing a daily ROI of 7% or 9%. That's still like extremely high, and don't get me wrong, but like this will drop, but still this is a really, really good opportunity in my opinion, as long as both of these coins aren't overpumped. Now, I will say Pearl is probably still overpumped and probably will still go down quite a bit over the next couple days, but still with a 10% ROI, as long as you're making sure that you're making strategic sells. And again, I said this for Sushi Swap, and I was wrong. So I told people to keep selling their coins over and over again with Sushi Swap, and it was at like 50 cents, 70 cents, $1, went up to $7. We would have like made bank if you held until 7. So same case might happen with Pearl, where you could make bank if you're holding up until like $10,000, but at the same time, if you're selling, you're kind of putting yourself in a safer position. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm actually going to, since I've already staked some TIE, I've reloaded up my Tron wallet here on this account, and I'm going to stake some Pearl tokens. Now, again, you have to keep in mind that the risk is just, it's a lot higher when you're doing the liquidity pool tokens, especially this Pearl Tron liquidity pool token, because this is a pair. You run into problems like with impermanent loss. If one of these pairs goes up a lot or down a lot, you actually lose money. So TIE is going to be TIE's like safer because the daily ROI is not that far off. The amount that you're earning is pretty much the same as well, and it's just lower risk. So I personally, I already have TIE in here, so I'm going to keep that TIE in there, but I'm going to try out the Pearl just because it's a little bit higher risk. I'm going to see what happens with it. But it can be really, really good if the coin does go up in value. So again, let's just do this. One of the things you guys want to do is make sure you're clicking on the links on the websites. Do not try and search for the coin on JustSwap because you're going to run into a problem if you do that. There's a lot of scam pairs that are out there, and you're going to buy the wrong thing. So you do need Tron link installed. Well, look up a video on that. So I'm going to click on this right here, this JustSwap Pearl liquidity pool tokens, and it's going to open up JustSwap. JustSwap is a little bit slow and it's a little bit clunky as of right now, but it does work sometimes. If it doesn't load, one of the things I've noticed is you can't have two tabs of JustSwap open. One of them will just not work. You have to have one tab. At least that's my kind of case with it. Total liquidity right now is $51 million. You guys can look at this if you're watching this video later. If that liquidity goes up or down, you can see how this coin is performing. And we're going to, I think the price is currently at about close to $3,000, $2,918. So first thing I'm going to do is trade. So I'm going to click on trade right here. I'm on the right pair because I clicked on the website. And I'm going to trade about half of my Tron because if I want to get in the liquidity pool, I need to the other half of my Tron to get in the liquidity pool. So it's going to be about $100,000 or 100,000 Tron worth of Pearl tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and swap that. That's going to give me 1.21 Pearl tokens. So I will go ahead and click on swap right here. And I'm going to confirm this swap right here, and again that is going to bring up this window where I can accept it and go through right there. Now, one of the things you guys got to note is you will pay gas fees if you don't have any Tron energy. So to do that, you can just go to your Tron wallet. Once that opens up, click on the energy right here. And I guess I'll just show you this because this can be a little bit confusing. Go to freeze or unfreeze, confirm. And then once you're brought over to this website, this is Tron Scan. It's kind of like Etherscan. It's going to load up your wallet. Again, things are a little bit slow, so we'll have to wait a couple of seconds. I think I have it opened over here already. So once you have it opened over here, you can click on obtain. And when you click on obtain, you want to do Tron power and energy. So make sure you check that box, give yourself a little bit of Tron. And again, it's locked for 72 hours, and that's going to reduce your gas fees to 0. If you're doing a bunch of transactions. So I got myself a lot of energy to be able to spend here, and I'm going to unlock that when I'm ready to unlock it. So next up, I'm going to get some liquidity pool tokens because just buying Pearl is not enough. So I'm going to go to the pool. And again, if you're doing Pearl, just be warned that I think the price of Pearl is going to keep going down. So I wouldn't really buy this coin itself. That's just me. I've been wrong about that before. So I'm going to add some liquidity here. And the token address that I want to use, I'm going to take this token address from the search bar. And I'm going to make sure that it's the correct Pearl token address. So again, we're going to see Tron Scan just freeze up right here. And then there we go. We're going to paste it right here, see if it comes up. There's Pearl. Oops. Do that again. There's Pearl. I'm going to click on Pearl. There we go. So now I have my pool and have my pool tab open. I'm going to click on max for Pearl, and it's going to give me pretty much the whole amount of Tron. So I'm actually going to reduce that a little bit because I need to make sure I have enough for spending later. So there we go. So I'm going to do about that amount of Tron right there. And you know what? I might as well just do 100,000 Tron. Let's just keep it even. 100,000 Tron, and we can go ahead and supply that right there. And I'll confirm that supply. That's going to give me that amount of liquidity pool tokens. So I'll confirm the supply. I'll accept this right here. And now I have my Tron Pearl liquidity pool tokens. I should have that available. So now if I go back over to Pearl.finance, hit reload. A lot of times you got to reload these pages to see if these numbers pop up properly. It'll actually show me exactly what I have in here. So now my Pearl balance should go down eventually. I'm not sure if it's going to update right away, but let's go ahead and go to just swap Pearl Tron. Oops, we don't want to go to that. Sorry, my bad. Again, we're doing this live. We're going to go to the farm right here. And then we're going to go to the Pearl Tron liquidity pool tokens. I'll approve since I haven't done this yet. I'll accept that right here. Again, a little clunky, but with the fees not being there, I'm not going to really complain that much. Ethereum has kind of screwed me over with fees over the past couple of days, and I'm happy to struggle with a little bit of extra time, but have to not really pay for those fees in the current moment. So it's still saying that I don't have the correct amount of liquidity pool tokens. So let's double check and make sure that everything did go through properly. So I should have the amount of tokens because my Tron did go down in here. And if we go back to here and here we go. This is what I forgot to do. I think I approved it, but I didn't add the liquidity. So let's go ahead and click on add. And we should see something pop up here. Let's go back and see if it's appearing here. So yeah, it says I have Pearl Tron liquidity pool tokens available. So I think it's just Pearl.finance is not reading my wallet properly. Let's reload this one more time. And close. So we'll hit stake here and see what happens. There we go. So it didn't appear because I wasn't having any stake. So you have to stake it first to show it. Again, live stuff. You guys are seeing how this happens. So I'm going to confirm that right there. I'm going to hit accept. And then I think that should stake. There we go. So I've staked it, and now I should be earning pearls kind of on a daily basis. And the amount that I'm going to be earning, sorry that was so choppy. Again, you guys are getting the real deal right here. But I should be earning close to about 10% per day. Maybe that is going to go down to probably an average of about 4% per day because I'm expecting this price to go down. And then maybe even with 2% per day, that's still really, really good. And I'm personally just going to sell my pearls on a daily basis from what I'm earning from here. And the same case is true with these other platforms. So with Salmon Swap, I think the rates are a little bit lower on here. I do have a crap ton of Thai in here, and I'm earning some salmon, so I'm able to harvest that. This is on my other wallet, so I can't actually show you guys the process of doing this. But again, same deal with this one. Make sure that you're clicking on the links. Like if you're looking for the salmon pool, I would go to the menu right here. Then I go to the Salmon Tron liquidity pool, and then I click on this right here to make sure that the right salmon that I'm buying or selling. And everything works the same way right here. So the rates are a little bit lower, but salmon does work nicely as of right now. And I wish that they had the APY actually posted here, because I don't know how much I'm making on a daily basis from this one. And then, of course, you have your Sun market. I'll make a full video about this later, but this one has a ton of Tron in it already. You can see 6 million Tron is coursing through its veins right now. 6 billion Tron is coursing through its vein right now. I think that's close to like 5 or 10% of the total supply of Tron. Once this thing does launch, I do think that Tron will dump, but I do think that the Sun token might actually pump, and there's going to be another phase of correction for sure. But at the end of the day, I think people that are patient enough will become on top of this. So those are my thoughts. As far as like Ethereum, I'm still not really going to publicly mess with anything on Ethereum. I'll do some little stuff on the side. Maybe I'll talk about some things in my Telegram that I'm doing, but I'm not really, like, the fees are just too insane to really make risks and take risks with anonymous companies and developers and coins that have like yields of 1 billion%. So I'm just going to stick with this. That is everything for today, guys. Catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my Telegram channels, t.me/KingofFumble1, as well as my chat, which is in the description below. Peace out.